Hey guys, it's Eddie giving you guys another amazing video, a video I've been very excited on doing. You see these boxes back here. You already know what time it is. Full carbon fiber. I got the carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber spoiler, and carbon fiber trunk. So right now I got my dad. We're working on taking the hood off. And yeah, let's get this hood off and start mounting the carbon fiber. We're taking off these plastic grommets off. We're just taking those off so we can take the line out for the hose. So we're just taking those lines off so we can access the hose and just put the new windshield wiper hose on the new carbon fiber hood. Alright, the hood is off, it's held on by the strut and two 10 fucking bolt. So we took it out, it's right there. We're gonna take off the remaining hoses to put on the new hood. And yeah, this is how the car is with no hood. Actually pretty hard, honestly. But yeah. So this is the new hood I went with the GT 500 style carbon fiber roof. This is the old one, the new one. Looks sick. So yeah, we're just gonna finish taking off what we need to take off here and put it on the new carbon fiber hood. And yeah, we'll go from there. But it is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so we took everything we needed to take out. We took all the hoses and whatnot to put on the new hood. The only problem we have is that's where the hood latch sits, right there. The carbon fiber one doesn't bring that. So we're gonna try to figure out how to take off those bolts. That way we can put it on the carbon fiber one. But other than that, that's the only thing we have left to take off on the OEM hood. All right, we have the carbon fiber hood test mounted on. Such a gorgeous, it looks so good. Completely transforms the car. So we're just kind of trying to figure out what we're going to do because it brought no hardware to install, like zero hardware. So we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do to take off the original screws there to put it on here. So yeah. All right, we have the hood officially on. We were kind of making sure, lining it up, make sure it lines up perfectly, which now it does. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're just, only thing we're trying to figure out is what we're going to do to install the latch here. Oops. We're trying to figure that out, where we're gonna put the latch. That way it latches down because it did not bring the screws. So we're trying to jerry rig some screws there, see which one will fit. And yeah, car sits perfectly. Also a little problem, it has kind of like the dots of where they go, but it's still not drilled where the water hoses go. So we're gonna have to figure that one out. But other than that, this is where we're kind of, looks like we found the screw. Stay tuned, we're figuring it out.
Así.
No, lo sé, pero ahorita a ver que aporta ahí mismo, mi.
Okay, so we had to cut some holes to get the hose in for the washer fluid. So we had to cut those holes, get that nice and flush. So now we're just gonna clean all the... All right, if everything works fine, hopefully the wipers, no problem with the wipers. Awesome. They're spraying where they have to spray. Awesome. Alrighty, we're officially have everything installed in the carbon fiber roof. We have this. I actually broke all the tabs, so we super glued this right here. We had to cut these holes for the tubing for the wipers. We had to cut that, as well as a couple additional holes for the tubing for the right here. We had to cut these holes right here, so that way the lines are resting where they're supposed to be resting, as well as a couple more holes for the weather strip. I think we ended up actually just super gluing a few of them. But yeah, that is how the car's sitting, nice and flush, absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, kind of disappointed that I didn't bring as much hardware. It's a pretty expensive hood, but it is what it is. This is how the car is sitting with the carbon fiber roof. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, if I were a normal man, I'd call it it, but I'm not a normal man because we have two more boxes. Here we're gonna turn the car around, install the carbon fiber trunk and the spoiler, and continue on with the look. But this is how the car is sitting as of now. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna open up the trunk. Main reason I'm replacing the trunk again is because someone keyed my car. So you don't get mad, we upgrade. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. So we need to disconnect the camera since I'm getting a new spoiler. So we're gonna take all these this panel off, access the bolts, and yeah, kind of go from there. Here is the new carbon fiber hood. Papi, pesa algo? Doesn't weigh anything at all. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna have to take out the GT badge and put the GT badge in the end. But other than that, pretty much the same thing.
Pura cámara, pero mira. Pásame las tuercas, la agarro a la orilla, nunca lo suelto. El agua trae el hombre. No, es negra, ahí está. No la sacaste ahorita. No la sacaste ahorita. Acaba de sacar.
Alrighty, carbon fiber hood, excuse me, carbon fiber trunk is officially on. Wow, just wow. We are disconnecting right now the camera and the other things just to put the spoiler on. But funny enough, with the OEM trunk, I actually rubbed with the OEM trunk. So thankfully now, hopefully with this carbon fiber one, there's zero rubbing. That's cool. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. There you go. So once you take off all the screws, just kind of pinch those tabs, and there it comes out.
Mira, esto tiene que ir Aquí.
Something the Steeda video doesn't show you how to take that out. So in installing the deck lid, your OEM one should be left with absolutely nothing. Obviously it still has a spoiler on top, but this one, carbon fiber one, has everything. So here we are, mounting it. So yeah, so pretty much your original one should be pretty much left like this. Absolutely nothing. Yep. No, no, no. Más arriba.
Sí, tú no subes tan arriba, no sé qué. Ahí. ¿Cómo?
Okay.
¿Tú?
Yeah.
¿No?
Hey. Alrighty, the install is officially complete. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my lord. So it's recommended you don't put the hydraulics on. The reason you don't want to put it on is since it weighs so much less, the trunk will literally go flying on you. So you gotta let, you know, kind of gotta, it just goes flying. But it is looking gorgeous. I'm so thankful. It looks so good. Okay guys, so this is how the car is sitting now. Absolutely in love with the car, how it turned out. The carbon fiber hood just really changes the whole look. Like the RTR already changes the whole front look of the car. This carbon fiber roof, the S550 Shelby front hood just transforms it. Final chef's kiss. The rear end, so this is pretty much kind of like an RTR deck lid. That's why I originally didn't want to get the RTR, the plain RTR, because I knew I was going to get the carbon fiber one. So it's absolutely gorgeous with the trunk. Just complements the car so well. So I'm really thankful for my dad and my godfather for assisting me in installing the hood. Well, pretty much installed the whole thing. So really grateful to them. But yeah, this is how the car is sitting now. So the reason I went with the Shelby GT500 front look is I didn't want the OEM carbon fiber hood, because at that point I would just wrap my roof carbon fiber and you're not gonna tell. I didn't want the GTD carbon fiber because I didn't want to make my car something it's not, look like something it's not. So I already have the performance pack rims, which is already kind of debatable. Oh look, you're up badging your Mustang, but I mean, these rims are just so good that I had to get them. So I went with the GT500 because it's kind of more of an homage. Like, yeah, hey, listen, GT500, that car is awesome. And, you know, it's not the GTD. So it's like, I don't know. I just thought it's a really nice looking hood. Out of the three options, this was just kind of the best one in my opinion. So I went with the RTR deck lid because I knew I wanted to do carbon everything. So what's next is we're going to wrap the roof carbon fiber. We're going to be doing that next. So yeah, this is pretty much how it came up. The install video pretty much shows you all the struggles we had. Very annoyed that none of the carbon, the deck lid, the trunk, the hood. None of it brought any hardware, no screws whatsoever. So I'm pretty disappointed because, you know, you pay a good chunk of change for this and none of them brought any hardware. But other than that, you know, you make do with what you got to do. You guys have any questions on the install, please leave it below or DM me on Instagram. But other than that, the build is coming along nicely. Next, we're definitely going to do Steer to Stop a Hop, headers, and then Whipple. Everything's just coming together so nicely. Thankfully, you know, the build is coming to an end very soon. So definitely drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on all platforms for more updates.